Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Daily Hope. My name is Pastor Justin Domino, and today I want to talk to you about faithfulness to God. In Matthew chapter 27, verses 31 and 32, it says, "After they had mocked Jesus, they took off his robe and they put his clothes on him. And then they led him away to crucify him. And as they were going out, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and they forced him to carry the cross. And they came to a place called Golgotha." Now that might seem like a random few verses in the Bible here that I'm reading, but today I want you to see that they led Jesus out of the city. It says that they led him out. They led him to Golgotha. And there's a symbolism behind this today. And that symbolism means this, that Jesus was sort of seen as an outcast in society. He was seen as a menace to society, almost as if he was a sinful person, even though he wasn't. But this is what they did with criminals back in Jesus' day. They would lead you out of the city to be killed, because you weren't even worthy of being within the city walls. Now, there's a moral behind the story that I want you to hear today, and it's this. It's that faithfulness to God might lead you to being an outcast in our world today, but it is always what leads you to paradise. If we go back to the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, think about their lives. They started off in paradise, in the Garden of Eden with God's presence, but it was their unfaithfulness that led them out. But with Jesus, it was his faithfulness to God that led him out of the city, but into paradise. And so what I want you to see here today is this, that unfaithfulness to the world will lead you to paradise, but faithfulness to God will also lead you to paradise. So you might be seen as an outcast. You might want to give into the pressures of the world. You might want to follow what all the world is doing. But today, I want to encourage you to stay faithful to God, because he is faithful to his promise that he will lead us into his presence for eternity. Let me pray for you today. God, we love you and we thank you that paradise is an option, that heaven, that being in your presence is an option, even though we do not deserve it. And I pray for anybody who's feeling the pressure of conforming to the patterns of this world and falling into sin and doing what the world wants them to do. God, I pray that we would be released from that. You would give us grace, Lord, to find holiness and to seek your presence above all else today. It is in your name I pray. Amen. Well, have a great day, New Hope. God bless.